Y'all had his shirt on yesterday? Yeah. First. I ain't comb my hair or nothing. Y'all come on in here. I know that YouTube probably ain't gonna send y'all no notification. I'm gonna give you your food soon as it cool off, buddy. I guess I could comb my hair, huh? Y'all can sit here while I comb my hair. I need to wash it. So I don't know if y'all got the news or if you get the news in your area, but Northern California, there was a 7.0 earthquake. Some people are saying it was bigger than that. It was 7.3, but I haven't seen that. What I saw was 7.0, which is a nice quake. Um, we didn't feel anything in our where we live because Humboldt County is about 2 hours from us, and that's where they're saying the quake was. That's a good 2 hours from us, I think. So we didn't feel anything here. They said they did feel it in Sacramento, but I think it's too far for us to have felt it because Sacramento is an hour away from us. So we didn't feel anything here. We are fine. But is this the right thing? No. But there was a tsunami warning. And if you don't know what a tsunami is where the water recedes and then can come back with vengeance and, hit land and, cause a lot of problems. There is normally a tsunami following a large earthquake. That's just how, you know, the earth is designed. So they send out, anytime it's a large earthquake, they will send out a tsunami warning because it is possible for a tsunami to happen. So the warning has been lifted. Nothing happened in our area. I don't think they were really expecting it to happen in this general area, even though we do live by the bay. I don't think they were expecting it to happen here, but places like Santa Cruz, San Francisco, because they are closer to larger bodies of water, I think they were telling people, Half Moon Bay, they were telling people to evacuate. And so they're saying that the traffic is bad because even though they got the all clear, people decided to leave. And I don't blame them. I would want to leave too. If we lived in an area and they had said to evacuate, of course we would have evacuated. I wouldn't be I wouldn't be talking to y'all right now. But we don't. Well, they didn't say to evacuate. So looks like we in the clear. I had went outside to see, if the water, if the bay looked any different, and everything looked the same. The bay didn't look like it was rising or anything like that. So I guess we okay. And the seismologist said that it would have to be a larger earthquake than a 7 to produce a tsunami. Tsunamis don't come from just any size earthquake. We're constantly having quakes in California. And just because we have a quake does not mean that it's going to be a tsunami. And people need to understand that and not, oh my God, California um had a quake, they gonna have a tsunami. No, it was just a warning that went out because it can happen. But the guy said the likelihood of a 7-point earthquake producing a tsunami is not likely. Now, I ain't gonna say it can't happen because anything can happen, but it didn't happen. So, did I touch the lens? Hold on. So, I'm sitting here now watching the news. It wasn't in our area. The quake was about 2 hours away from us in Humboldt County. We didn't even feel it in our area. So it was not in our area, but it was in Northern California. We live in Northern California. But it was about 2 hours away. But it doesn't matter because we live on the bay. And if it had been a tsunami, we could have been affected. But the way the house is that we live in, we're elevated a little bit higher than the other houses. Our house is kind of like, it's not on a hill, but they sloped these houses up higher so that we could get that bay view. And we're not far from the hills. If we had to book it up out of here, we could go up in the hills and stay until in all clear. But my mother-in-law was like, okay, we're gonna have to um pack an emergency bag and put it in the garage just in case something like this happens again. A bag that we can just grab and just get in the car and leave with like water and you know stuff like that because we don't have that kind of stuff packed. And we'll just rotate stuff out every 6 months or whatever. Because yeah, there were people evacuating, not in this area, but Half Moon Bay. There were people evacuating, and they're saying that the traffic is like really bad in certain areas because people are still evacuating. People are still leaving. They even though the warning was lifted, people who live near the coast are still scared and they're evacuating. So I don't know. And the water is still acting weird in some areas. Like the water has receded in some areas. Not in this area. In like Santa Cruz, I think they're saying the water has receded, and that is a sign of a tsunami. When the water recedes and then comes back, that could be a tsunami. And it's people. It's what's weird to me is they issued a tsunami warning, right? For people to stay away from the water. You know, what do people do? They go to it so they can see it. Are you trying to die? You want to die? The news media, of course, went to certain areas in San Francisco, like Ocean Beach is, you know, I don't want to say famous, but one of the bigger beaches in San Francisco that's connected, of course, to the ocean. So when things happen, like when we have really big storms or whatever, they always go to Ocean Beach because Ocean Beach will give you these big waves and stuff. Where do people go? Where did they go? They went to Ocean Beach to take pictures and see what was going on with the water. Instead of getting away from the water, some people are going to the water to see what's going on. They didn't told you on the news what's going on. You don't have to go there and see it. It's a tsunami. That's what's going on. So why would you want to go there? So I don't know. My asthma. It seems like my asthma is bothering me today. My breathing has been kind of weird. So we are fine. Uh, California is fine. This was just in Northern California. So I don't think LA got the warning. I don't think they did. I don't think Southern California got the warning. I think just Northern California got the warning. So we all right. So I wonder how that dude feel that was going around screaming that. Okay, so it was some damage. I was wondering, like, a 7.0 earthquake and it was no damage. But yeah, it was some damage. They showing like a bar in um the alcohol and stuff fell off the shelves. Stuff like it was that type of damage where grocery stores stuff fell off the shelves. Not like it doesn't look like structural damage. Yeah, people's houses, stuff fell on the floor, that type of thing. But they're not showing any structural damage like buildings falling and stuff like that. I'm not seeing that. It just looks like, inside buildings. Oh, this is a bar. They lost a lot of alcohol. Yeah, stuff falling off the shelves like stores, grocery stores, stuff fell off the shelves. Ooh, that's a lot of cleanup though. God dog. I'm looking at a grocery store. They almost half they stuff and fell off the shelves. That's a lot of cleanup. So, but I'm glad that there's no structural type damage, where buildings that I think, we're in 2024 now, buildings are built, they have earthquake codes and stuff, and buildings are a lot stronger than they used to be, because that 7.2, I think, 7.2 earthquake in 1989, 89, that was the biggest earthquake that I've ever been in. That earthquake did a lot of structural damage. A lot of structural damage. So I'm not seeing that in this earthquake, which is good, because that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh my God, a 7-point earthquake can do, structural damage. But then I'm thinking, like, codes have changed from the 80s to now. A lot of the codes and the way buildings are built have changed since then. So it doesn't look like it was a lot of structural damage. It just looks like stuff, you know, food falling off shelves, bottles falling off shelves, glass breaking, that type of thing. So we are still fine. California did not fall off into the ocean. And I know some people are probably mad that it didn't happen, because California has a lot, we got a lot of haters. A lot. So, uh, so far we're fine. Nothing has happened. I mean, I did go outside and look at the bay to see, you know, had anything changed, did the water levels look different, and the water levels look the same. It doesn't look like the bay has changed in any way. They were saying for a minute, while the tsunami warning was in effect, they were telling people to stay off of the 80 freeway, because that freeway runs right along the bay. So they were telling people to get off the freeway and don't, try not to get on the freeway. But the warning has been lifted. So they wondering, will this quake, was it really a 7.0 or was it smaller? So the USGS says that they still have to, they have stuff that they got to compile all of the data to see what the earthquake actually was, because they have had aftershocks, and some of them have been decent aftershocks too. So I don't know. I'm just like, I don't want it to come here. Okay, okay, Phoenix. So I just wanted to, I just wanted to come on and tell you guys that we are fine. Um, nothing, uh, nothing happened here. I gotta find some batteries so I can plug my Christmas tree in. I think I'm gonna put these little twinkle lights on the tree too. These were supposed to. I don't know if y'all. Oh, they were supposed to go. How do I touch it? They were supposed to go on this little thing right here, but I couldn't figure out how to attach it. It didn't come with a little thing to attach it. I didn't know how to put it on there unless you just supposed to wrap it on there. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to figure it out. It was supposed to be two of these. I don't know what happened to the other one. So I don't know. We just sitting here watching. Well, I am. My husband is in there doing. So I wonder why did they call for a tsunami warning if they didn't think that a 7.0 earthquake was big enough to cause a tsunami. Oh, this earthquake was offshore. So it wasn't close. Offshore earthquakes do less damage. Helicopters flying over. They probably flying over the bay to get a look at the water and see what's going on. In certain places that you go in Southern California, they have signs up that say tsunami area. And then if you drive out farther, it will say tsunami clear. Like, you've driven far enough to be out of the path of the tsunami. But what was weird though is seeing that actual tsunami. Where was that big tsunami that happened in like Asia somewhere? It seemed like the area of the tsunami was so wide. It just seems like how can they tell you that you're no longer in the area of a tsunami, how do they know how big the tsunami is going to be? I don't think we've had a major tsunami here in California. I mean, I think there has been a tsunami, but I don't think that it was a major tsunami. I think it was just something really small, from what I can remember. I'm not talking about, before I was born. I'm talking about since I've been alive. I think it's only been one tsunami here in the Bay Area, and it wasn't, it like damaged some boats and stuff, but that was about it. I'm still listening to the USGS. They are taking questions from, and I think is this live? No, I think this was earlier. Oh, the quake was 40 miles off the coast. Oh yeah, we not far from Eureka. I know Gizmo like, is she gonna give me my food? You ready to eat? You ready to eat, big boy? Come on. Oh, okay. So it didn't hit. The quake wasn't. This Gizmo breakfast. Come on. This smell like tuna. That don't smell like chicken. I'll be right back, y'all. Why you didn't eat your food last night? Eat. Eat that rice. Sitting there eating the meat. Eat that rice. Hold on, y'all. I'm changing my clothes because we got to go to the store. Oh, they evacuated places in San Francisco? Did you eat? Did you eat? Go back and eat. Okay, you ate most of it. You can't go. You're not going out there. Come back over here. You're not going out there. Where is my inhaler? Gizmo, get away from that door. Go sit down. Where are you? Go, come up here. Good boy. Go in your bed. Get in your bed. I know they like it. She gonna come back? I'm coming. I'm coming. I have to change my clothes. I'm back. We getting ready to run over to the store to Safeway right quick. That was 2 hours. The earthquake was like 2 hours ago. Eureka. Ukiah, Sacramento. Okay, so oh yeah, that's about 2 hours. That's about 2 hours from us because Sacramento is an hour from us, and it was outside on the other side of Sacramento somewhere. So it's about 2 hours from us. Oh, I didn't even know that it went all the way up to Oregon. That was a pretty far warning. All right, well, I guess that was our excitement for the day. We don't need nothing else. So I'm gonna go, y'all. Um, if anything else happens, I will come in and let you guys know. But as of right now, we are fine. No damage here in the Bay Area. And if anything happens, I will let you guys know. I love you guys and thank you for being concerned about me. And I will talk to you later. Okay, sweetie. But you know, I'll let you know if anything happens. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.